Good morning, students. Welcome to physical education class of +1. Today we are going to discuss from the chapter Psychology and Sports. In this video module, we are going to cover meaning and importance of sports psychology, growth and development, stages of growth and development, and developmental characteristics at adolescence. First of all, what is psychology? The scientific study of the human mind and its functions, especially those affecting behavior in a given context, is called psychology. Psychology studies about the mental characteristics of or attitude of a person or group. The definition of psychology. Sports psychology is the scientific study of people and their behaviors in sport context and practical application of that knowledge. Sports psychology is an interdisciplinary science that draws on knowledge from many related fields including biomechanics, physiology, kinesiology and psychology. Sports psychologists have two objectives in mind: to understand how psychological factors affect the individual's physical performance. Second one, to understand how participation in sport and exercise affects a person's psychological development, health and well-being. Importance of sports psychology. Why do we consider sports psychology as important? The first one, enhancement of physiological capacities. Physiological capacities plays important role in enhancement of strength, speed and flexibility. Motivation plays an important role in enhancement. Second one, learning the motor skills. Motor skills learning depends on individual's level of physiological and psychological readiness. Physiological readiness means development of necessary strength, flexibility and endurance. Psychological readiness means the desire and willingness to learn the particular skill. Third one, to understand the behavior. Sports persons' interest, attitude towards the physical activity, personality traits and instincts are necessary to be studied. This information is used in different sports situations. Controlling the emotions: anger, disgust, fear, negative thinking, feeling of ownership are the emotions which need to be controlled. Uncontrolled emotions can decrease the performance. Controlling the emotions during practice sessions and competitions are necessary. It is necessary to prevent buckling under pressure. Fifth one, in preparing the athletes psychologically for competitions. Mental preparations for competitions have gained importance. Individuals and teams are given psychological tips before their competition. Psychologists work to create the will to win and a positive attitude to handle the losses. Sixth one, role in emotional problems of the sports person. That is personal one. Stress, tension and anxiety are common emotional problems. Depression, frustration, anorexia and panic are also seen with the emotional troubles, or they are also to be tackled emotionally. Techniques for relaxation and stress management are really helpful in controlling emotions. What is growth and development? Definition of growth. Growth is the process of increasing in size. The growth of a person or animal is its process of increasing in size, shape, height or weight. They are used in the physical terms. Development is the process of developing or being developed. That evolution, growth, maturing, expansion, enlargement, spread, progress, success, blooming, all these are considered the part of development. It is not limited to growing larger. It consists of a progressive series of changes of an ordinary coherent type towards the goal of maturity, and even constituting a new stage in changing situation. It can be observed, appraised, and measured in three major manifestations: anatomic, physiologic, and behavioral. Behavior constitutes the most comprehensive index of developmental status and potential. Changes in qualitative aspects are also analyzed. The difference between growth and development. Growth can be measured quantitatively, example, change in height and weight, etc. But development can be considered as the multiple changes in behavior, efficiency, and capability. So some of them can be quantitatively measured, but other cannot be measured that much easily. Then growth is limited to a definite age, but development is lifelong process. Growth is a part of development, but development includes physical, mental, social, and emotional growth. Growth is linked to food and age, but development is linked to physical activity, education, and social interaction. Growth is related to one aspect of the personality, but development is related to all the aspects of personality. Stages of growth and development. The developmental characteristics at different stages of development can be classified into four. First one is infancy, second childhood, third adolescence, and fourth one is adulthood. Characteristics of infancy. Infancy is the shortest of all the developmental periods. Infancy is a time of radical adjustments. Infancy is a preview of later development. Physical growth. A baby's growth is dramatic during this first year. Babies grow taller and their heads get bigger. The first year is characterized by rapid physical growth. A normal baby doubles its birth weight in 6 months and triples it in a year. During that time, there is great expansion of the heart and chest, thus permitting development of the brain, heart, and lungs and organs most vital to survival. The bones, which are relatively soft at birth, began to harden and fold. The tendons and the soft parts of the newborn skull begin to calcify. Brain weight also increases rapidly during infancy. By the end of the second year, the brain has already reached 75% of its adult weight. Then developmental characteristics at infancy. Stage from birth to the age of or till 5 years is called infancy. Grasping power and thinking ability of the brain is very fast. By this period, children understand and speaks language or starts to speak language. Curiosity is very high and asks various questions, whatever they see. Do not have control over emotions and tend to forget. And they exhibit emotions through motor skills, activities. They learn the activities related to motor skills like walking, running, jumping, throwing, and catching, etc. They learn to use physical organs, internal organs, and sensory organs in a balanced way. Developmental characteristics at childhood. The stage from 6 to 12 is called childhood. They can control their muscles. Neuromuscular coordination is really efficient during this period. The characteristics: concentration of power and thinking ability increases, learn to control their emotions and behavior, social qualities starts developing. They show qualities like courage, imagination and adventure, etc. They have their idols and try to imitate their idols, and they have strong memory. The next one is adolescence. It is the age after childhood, around 19 years of age. It is also called teenage, the period from 12 to 19. Stage of complex changes. What are the changes? Physical, mental, emotional, social and motor characteristics or changes happen during this period. Characteristics of adolescence. Physical characteristics. Many physical changes take place by this time. Mustache and beard in boys, breast development in girls happen during this period. Physical characteristics, again as the fourth one, height, weight, bones, muscle power, etc. begins to mature. Development of internal and external sexual organs. Body structure of boys and girls is clearly differentiated. Physical changes make them impatient, restless, sometimes worried, as they do not have complete knowledge of the changes. Second one is emotional characteristics or emotional changes. They are full of emotions. Alteration between intense excitement and deep depression. Sometimes they are very happy, sometimes very angry, sometimes very excited, sometimes too much depressed. So this is the period, this is the time. It becomes sexually active. Love, hate, anger, greed, jealousy, etc. are the emotions that usually trap them, and it is difficult to cope up with disrespect and disagree. How to disagree and how to respect, or how to disagree with in a respectful manner, this is not clearly known. This is not clearly understood by this age. Suggestions and guidance of elders are disliked. They tend to be rebels. Social characteristics. Then they want to have their own standards against the established social standards and customs. They are ready to revolt at this period. And they aspire for the leadership, or they want to be leader and want specific recognition, some sort of achievements. Then they are keen to build long partnership with boys and girls, but sometimes gets failed. They are keen to participate in recreational activities where they can interact with persons of their age group. Then consider friends of their age group most trustworthy than anyone else. Motor characteristics. Motor coordination improves by this period. Boys have better motor coordination abilities due to active participation in sports and training. Then rapid development of strength is seen in boys. Girls have more flexibility. Performance in various sports improves considerably during this age. Regular participation in sports and training can lead to continuous motor development during this period. Thank you for watching this video. This is the end of the video. Stay at home, stay safe. Wish you an awesome day.